Welcome to SwissWatchExpo. We're going to attempt to show you how to set a Rolex President. That would be a day-date model. Now we've got two of them here. One is the 18038, which is the single quickset date option, which means when you look at this dial, it's got a date and a day. So date and a day. This is important because this particular watch requires setting that day differently than the date. And the way that we do this, now I've already got this crown open, I've unscrewed it, I've opened it. We know it's in the winding position because it's springy when you push on it. That's the winding position. So you're going to, when you have a Rolex, if you notice that it's not keeping time very well, if it's slowing down or even if it's speeding up, you're going to want to wind that watch like this towards the 12. For the crown to be turned this way towards the 12, to be able to wind that watch, you're going to do that a good solid 50 times. That gets the watch good and wound, and then you're going to set the time. Now this is important because this watch is very different from other watches. As you notice, the date is set at 30. The day is set at Friday. Now, here's what happens when you try to set the date. Number one, when I pick this watch up, I'm not sure if that's 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. In order to be safe and make sure that I don't crash the date wheel, because the date changes between 9 and 3 in the morning, 9 p.m. and 3 in the morning, I don't want that hand to be anywhere in the top side of this dial. So I'm going to make sure that that date and day doesn't flip when it passes midnight. Now remember this, some Rolex don't flip immediately at midnight. Some take till about 2 o'clock in the morning. Some just start flipping a little bit before midnight. There's nothing wrong with your watch. There's nothing different. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make sure that we check this date. Let's see if it flips at midnight. It does not. So that means that it was noon when I passed the 12. We're in the safety zone. You're able to set that watch, but I'm going to go ahead and just to make sure, I'm going to set the hour hand in the bottom half of the dial. That way we know we're good and safe. So now we want to set the date. And the date shows the 30th. So when I push this in, I'm going to pull it out one click. There's one click, two clicks. So one click out. Sometimes you can feel it with your fingernail. With this one, it's a little bit easier. Is one click. You're going to rotate this towards the 6. So this way. When you do that, you'll notice that the date is flipping. You see that? You see how the date is flipping? 7, 8. Now, if you go to turn this way, you're not going to change anything. You're just simply going to feel like you're winding the watch. So in this particular case, you're going to set the date, push the crown in. Now, in order to set the day, so this is the most important, we're going to want to set that day first. And in order to do that, what you're going to do, this says that it's Friday. Let's say we want to set it to Saturday. Run this hand around past the 12, and you're going to see that now it's Saturday. Okay, maybe you want it to be Sunday. So we set it to Sunday. I'm going to roll this hand around the dial. And now it's Sunday. So now that we've set that watch to Sunday, you're going to set the date. Pull out one click, roll the crown towards the 6, and you can set the date now. So set the day first, finally set the date. Now when you do that, you can set the time on your watch. We'll just set it to 10:10. Push the crown back in against the body of the watch. So one full motion, in and screw down. And when you screw it down against the body of the watch, it is now water resistant. It'll keep all the dust and dirt out. That's the way it should be. You can wear it without worry every day, and your watch is set. I hope that helps. This is the 18038. That is the single quickset Rolex Day-Date, or Rolex President as you may know it.